you can talk. Your voice will be on here in a heartbeat. All right, guys, this is lesson 2-1. We're going to do number 1 together to get you guys started. It says to identify the following: the vertex, the axis of symmetry, minimum, maximum value, and the y-intercept of each. Now, if you want, you can get out your calculator, okay? Let me find mine. Here we go. All right. This tells you, here's your A, here's your B, and here's your C. So that you have A, B, and C right there. Your axis of symmetry is always going to be negative B over 2A. So you can actually plug this one into your calculator. So negative 20 over 2 times A. So your X value, that'll give you your axis of symmetry. Okay? Type that into your calculator. So negative 20 divided by parentheses 2 times negative 2. Make sure you put parentheses around the bottom one. The reason being is if you don't, your calculator will not do it correctly. It will perform order of operation, it will divide, then it will multiply, and that is not correct. Okay? So make sure you put parentheses around that. So my axis of symmetry turns out to be 5. So I'm going to go to 5, and I'm going to draw my dashes. And there's my axis of symmetry. Let me see if I can pick a different color pink. Is that better? Just still looks the same. Okay. Next. We are going to find our vertex. Now, to find your vertex, you're going to plug it back into this equation right here. So you're going to say negative 2 parentheses 5 parentheses square. So I'm just typing it in. Plus 20 times 5 minus 55. And so your vertex is going to be at 5 and negative 5. And you can just type that into your calculator, okay? So 5 and negative 5. Hey, Ivan, let's do this one with me, please. Thanks, honey. All right. Now, take a look. Is your graph going to open up or is it going to open down? Down. And if it's going to open down, that is going to be your maximum or minimum. I'm going to open down, so what am I going to have? I'm going to have a maximum. This is your maximum value at that vertex. Okay? So this is the highest it's going to be. Now, since that's the highest, is it going to, since it's going to open down, how many roots am I going to have? 0. You will have 0 roots. But you don't have to write that, right? That just tells you what your graph's going to look like. Okay? Your y-intercept. What is your y-intercept? Your C is always your y-intercept. Okay? So your y-intercept is at, let's write it like this. Y-intercept is at 0, negative 55. And you are finished with number 1. Okay? That's it for number 1. All right, she did not put any vertex on here, so we're going to keep it all the same. Yes, sir.
Question.
Yes.
Do you think an option is just type the formula in on y equals the graph?
Absolutely, you can do that. Okay. So Gavin, you ready to use the calculator now to do all the work? All right. But I want you to recognize a few things. Okay, let's look at number 3. Here, number 3. Okay? Your axis of symmetry. I do want you to use the formula of axis of symmetry. Negative B, which is 4 over 2 times A. So there's your axis of symmetry. I do want you to keep using this formula so you get good at it, okay? So do that. Here we go. Negative 4, divide, parentheses, 2 times negative 1. You guys could probably do that math in your head. So your axis of symmetry turns out to be 2. So I'm going to go to 2. I'm going to draw my dashes. Okay? There's your axis of symmetry. Negative B over 2A. There's your formula right here. There's that formula. Did you guys see that? All right. You guys ready to do this on calculator? Okay. Do that axis of symmetry. I want you to know that formula, okay? Here we go. Y equal, let's do it on calculator. Type that in, negative x squared plus 4x minus 4. Okay, let me move it over to this side. Might be better. Can you guys see it better now? Okay. See how I just typed that in? Second table. Daniel, if you don't know this calculator, you ready? Second table, right there. Okay? Do you see how your axis of symmetry is at 2? So go to 2. So where is your vertex? 2, 0. Label your vertex. Okay? 2, 0. Is your graph going to open up or down? Down. So I'm at 2, 0. It's going to open down. So is that a maximum or a minimum? Maximum. All right. And your y-intercept. Okay? Crossing the y-axis. What did I tell you about the y-axis? Your x is always what number? 0. Okay? So it's going to be 0 something. So go up to 0. 0, 0 what? Negative 4. So 0, negative 4. Okay? Do you guys see how I just graphed my 2 points? Now, remember how you have an axis of symmetry? It's a mirror. Look at your axis of symmetry. If I am 2 to the left, how many places should I go to the right? I want a mirror. If I go 2 to the left, how many places should I go to the right? And there you have your points. And you're done. Easier than you thought? Okay. Not bad? All right, let's go to number 5. Okay? Huh? It's a maximum because it's going down. Okay? Let's go to number 5. All right, you guys ready for number 5? Here we go. Is this going to open up or down? Up. So I am going to have a minimum. Is that correct? All right, you can go ahead and write that up there if you want to. Minimum. Okay. Let's do your axis of symmetry. X equal negative b over 2a. So, negative 10, let's get out of that, divided by 2 times 1. That comes out to be, negative 10 divided by 2 times 1 comes out to be negative 5. So go to your negative 5. And there's your axis of symmetry. Okay. Jacob, what do I do after this? Where do you want to go to get all the points that you need? What's the easiest way? Very good. Let's go to the y equal and go to our second table. Type in your equation, okay? X, this is the x you use. X squared plus 10x plus 29, okay? Second table. Where am I going to go to find my vertex? Negative 5. Very good. So I'm going to scroll up to negative 5. At negative 5, my y is 4. Okay? So we're going to go negative 5, 4, and put a dot there. It's going to open up. Am I going to have any roots at all? All right. And we say it's a minimum. And what is our y-intercept? Let me see. 0 something, right? So what is your y-intercept? 0. What is that number? Sorry. 0 what? 29. Okay. Not too bad. All right. Now, if you really wanted to graph, could you go to -4, 5 right here? Could you use that to help you? Yeah, -3, 8. Flip that over, or go up. -6, 5. -7, 8. And there you have your graph. By the way, the letter C is always your y-intercept. Do you guys see a pattern going on here? Your letter C is always your y-intercept. Every time. Okay? So if I say, hey, what's your y-intercept? You got this? There's your y-intercept. McGee, what's your y-intercept on number 4? 30. What's your y-intercept on number 2, Denzel? 13. All right. Can you guys do this? We did 3 together. You guys can do this, okay? Not too bad. All right. I'll stop right there.